The market pushes higher, then starts to sell off. Are we finally getting the pullback we've been looking for? This is Invest with Jacob. Okay, guys, so in yesterday's video, we talked about the fact that as long as we were over that 4080 to 4090 region, we could still push higher towards 4188 to 4210. We hit 4188 on the dot and then started to pull back. Now the question is this the pullback we've been looking for, or is the market still subdividing? I'll get into that in just 1 second. But first, if you're new here, welcome to the show, guys. My name is Jacob Gabbard, and this is Invest with Jacob, where we use Elliott Wave Theory to break down the SP500 and the NASDAQ. I highly encourage you to hit that subscribe button down below so that you can get our daily S&P updates, our trade setups, and our buy alerts. All right, guys, so with the market pulling back, we have to decide if they're going to break support and pull back, or if we're going to push higher one more time towards that 4210 level. So let's jump into the chart and take a look. Okay, guys, so here we are on the 1-hour futures chart for the S&P 500, and we've been tracking this big diagonal since we made the low back in mid-June. That's raced up about 500 points off of that low, and it looks like we are either ready to make a top or have made a top here. We talked yesterday about the fact that as long as we were over this 4080, 4090 level, we could push higher and to that 4188 to 4210 levels, and that's exactly what they did. They held the low, pushed up to 4188 exactly, and then started to sell off the rest of the day. They did do a little bit of bouncing here into the close, but are now selling a little bit more here. So it does look like we have a fifth wave up here to complete the cycle, but we are not below this support, and we do have room up to 4210, so it is possible that they can subdivide this one more time and have this be a wave 4 down and a wave 5 up. Remember, we're trading in diagonals here, so everything is a 3-wave structure, and wave 4s consistently overlap wave 1s. And it's been a real mess of a structure building this diagonal. I can tell you they're very difficult to track and unreliable. So it makes it tough when all the whipsaw happens because everything is a 3-wave movement. So everything looks corrective, even though we're moving higher, and it can be a little bit confusing at times. So it does appear that the diagonal may have completed, but, and I want to caution you, we are still above support. And as long as we are above that support level, we can still push higher up towards that 4210 level. However, if they are done, it does look like we could have started the A wave down here. And that A wave should target about the 4040 region or so. And then we would look for a B wave bounce up towards 4100. But it is possible, and it does look like we may have started the A wave down. The question is it the A wave of wave 4 of the diagonal, or is it the bigger B wave off of this A wave here? So we made an A wave up, and then we would look for an A, B, C down, either in wave 4 or in wave B. If it's going to be wave 4, the A wave of wave 4 should target around the 4040 area. Then you would have a bounce up to about 4100, and then a move down to probably, I would like it to come down to 3950 because that puts wave 4 into wave 1 territory, which is traditional diagonal movement. But with the move higher that we got all the way up to 4188 here, it is possible that we only get down to about the 4000 region if we're going to be in this wave 4. However, if we're going to be in that bigger B wave, that A wave targets 3923, 3920 area. Then we'd look for a bounce up towards that 4040 area, and then a bigger move down, okay, towards that 3850 area to complete that bigger wave B down here. So if we zoom out just a little bit here so we can see it all together. Let's move our ABC over. Okay, so this is what you're looking at, where the wave 4 area is going to be 3950 to 4000 region, just depending on how low they want to push it. The B wave is going to be more like the 3830 to 3850 region if they're going to do that kind of pullback. So one of the indicators we'll get that should tell us which one we're in is once we get down through the support, okay, we should start to see very accelerated selling if we're going to come down to this B wave. You should see a very quick sell-off that breaks through this 3950 area, and that would tell us that we're on our way down in this B wave. But if the selling stays controlled, okay, and it looks like they're going to find support around the 4000 region, 4040 region, somewhere in there, and then we get a bounce and a move down, all right, then it does look a little bit more like it's wave 4 of the diagonal, and then we would look for wave 5 up towards that 4300 level. Okay, so those are the two paths we're following on the ES. Let's move over to the NASDAQ. Okay, on the NASDAQ, we have a similar setup where they pushed higher and then sold off after that for most of the rest of the day and then bounced it up here a little bit at the close and are now starting to sell a little bit more here in the after hours. And it's the same basic setup. As long as we're above that support at 12,814, they can still push this higher up towards 13,500 and complete another subdivision of a wave 5 up higher to complete this A wave. But it does appear that we have topped here. It's a nice fifth wave. We got a pullback off of it. It does appear that we've started the pullback. But again, just like on ES, until we break this support at 12,814 over here, until we break that support, they can still push this higher. So for the NASDAQ, if it's that wave 3 that we're looking for in the diagonal and we're looking for wave 4 down, you should see an A wave down to about 12,600, a B wave bounce up to about 13,000, 12,900, 13,000 area, and then the C wave down towards that 12,400 region. And then if it's going to be that bigger B wave down, we would see a move down towards about 12,200 and then a bounce up to 12,600. And then a move down towards the 11.7, 11.8 area. And again, the selling will be much more aggressive if we're in this black B wave count. Okay, so those are the two paths on the NASDAQ that we're tracking, the wave 4 and the B wave, and then the potential for one more push higher if they do want to break out one more move higher in a subdivided wave 5. Guys, if you like the information that I put out in these videos and you want real-time market updates from me, you need to check out investwithjacob.com. Okay, there's a link down in the description. Go ahead and click that link and it will take you over to the website. Once you get there, check out our membership plans area. We have two incredible plans and they both come with a 7-day free trial because I want you to get in there, make sure you love it, make sure it's for you, and that you become part of our trading community before you ever spend a penny. We have two incredible rooms. The first one is my Invest with Jacob room. In there, you get all of my real-time market updates, all of my buy and sell alerts, as well as all of your Elliott Wave questions answered. We trade the SPY and the QQQ, and we swing trade, which means our trades can last anywhere from a few days to a few months, so we don't trade quite as often as a day trading room does. However, if you are looking for day trading as well as individual stocks, you need to check out PT's Throne Room. In there, you get everything you get in the Invest with Jacob room, as well as individual stocks, day trading, and PT's reduced risk binary method that just crushes the market. He structures the trade to set you up very cheap and then can get you big multiples on your money. It's a very unique trading style that you kind of have to see to understand, which is another reason we give you that 7-day free trial. He also started a challenge account where he put $4,000 into an account trading mini ES futures using disciplined trading methods, averaging 3 to 4% gains per week, showing you how to build a small account into a large retirement or savings account. Guys, we would love to have you in here so we can make some money together. All right, key takeaways for today. It's all about support. As long as we're above that 40.90 level, they can push this up to 42.10. But if the bears can break it down below 40.90, then we will be on our way in the pullback toward either that 39.50 to 4,000 region or down here to this 38.30 to 38.50 region. Over on the NASDAQ, same type of setup, all about support at that 12.814 level over here. If they can break down below that, then we should be on our way down to the 12.200 level or potentially the 11.700 level. Guys, that is the market update for today. I will talk to you tomorrow.